Welcome to the eMedley training video for time logs. We're going to begin by clicking Clinical, Time Logs. We can see here that there are many time logs listed already that we've currently logged that are pending approval. From this screen, we can see the date that we were at our clinical site, the rotation name, which is your course, your task, the preceptor, your clinical site, the cohort, your total hours for that day, and the date it was last modified or initially logged. And then, of course, our status if they have been approved by your preceptor or if they are still pending. To begin a new clinical rotation, we're going to click this Add button. Going to enter the date of the occurrence. You can click the calendar if you need to go back. Let's log on Thanksgiving Day. Your rotation. The section should automatically populate. The time frame would also populate. Your clinical site that is scheduled for you. Your preceptors. If either of those are not automatically populated, you are able to search by simply typing in a few letters of the preceptor's name, and it will give you options to choose from. Your time tracking task will be either whatever specialty or type of student that you are seeing. So if you are doing adult acute care, adult primary care, adult specialty hours, you may be doing hours in cardiovascular or derm, but ultimately you would likely be choosing options. You could be choosing women's health hours, your pediatric primary care, urgent care. If you are using urgent care as an option and you're seeing pediatric patients in an urgent care setting and you still need pediatric hours, please log that under pediatric primary care. So for this entry, let's do a pediatric primary care. We were at our site for 4 hours and 30 minutes. Then we're going to click Add. And we can see here that our log has been added to the list. Let's say that we were logging multiple age groups in one day. So you are going to be seeing, I'm sorry, this is the one we just logged in the bottom. We're going to be seeing multiple age categories in the same day. So we would want to enter multiple logs. So if we were at a site for 8 hours and we saw both adult and women's health that day, we want to go ahead and log that. So let's go back and log our day, our rotation. This part will automatically populate for you. It doesn't populate in the training module. Our section, our time frame, our clinical site, our preceptor, and then our time tracking task. We're going to do adult primary care. Let's say we were there for 8 hours and we saw 6 hours of adult primary care. So we're going to log it like that. And then we're going to add our second entry for our women's health. We need to change our date to be the same day as December 1st. The section, the time frame, which is the period, the site, preceptor, and then this time our time tracking task will be women's health hours, and we completed 2 hours of women's health that day. Go ahead and add that, and then we can see here on December 1st we had 6 hours of adult primary care and 2 hours of women's health. That gives us a total of 8 hours. If for any reason you need to go in and edit something, if you realize that you entered the preceptor incorrectly or maybe the wrong task or the number of time that you were there, you can simply click on it on the left corner, click Actions, Edit, and you're able to edit this. Then you'll click Save. Keep in mind, if you do edit anything that has already been approved, it will revert back to the pending status. and you would have to have your preceptor reapprove that. So just keep that in mind as you edit your entries. Once you're completed with all of your time tracking entries, you will click the left-hand corner for the eMedley button, and it'll take you back to the home page. This concludes the time log training module.